Alright folks, thanks for watching. I'm going to continue a series that I started on the NBA All-Star Game, as far as having it at several different locations so that fans that normally don't get to experience it can experience it. And I got several cities that we'll be having it play in. Let's take a look. I'm going to put all these in a little magic bucket here in a second so that we can get a look at the players that are going to be drawn for the various regions for small forward. We got San Francisco with coaches Jason Williams, Gary Payton. We got Lexington, Kentucky with Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen as coaches. We got Kansas City, Missouri with John Starks and Nick Collison as coaches. We got Seattle, Washington with Allen Iverson and Shaquille O'Neal as coaches. We got a Boston, Massachusetts region, and we got Patrick Ewing and Larry Bird there. And then we got a Montreal region with Karl Malone and Arvydas Sabonis there. Do appreciate you checking us out here. So I'm going to give you a brief look real quick at what we're looking at as far as players so far on each roster. I'll get you a better version of this so you can see it in another video, but just to give you a kind of idea on who's where and whatnot. So I'm bend that down so you can see a little bit on who already is there. There's your Kansas City region. And we did these drafts in another video, so if you go through my video content, you'll be able to see that video where we did these drawings on there. There's Boston region with Patrick Ewing and Larry Bird. And Montreal region with Karl Malone and Arvydas Sabonis as head coaches. And like I said, you know, the object of this is to get exposure, well, some of the fans to get an opportunity to see some of their favorite players that they wouldn't get to see because they don't have an NBA franchise in their cities. And also this could be used as a tester to see what players or what cities are right for expansion. We already know Seattle was up there high on the list. But you do have other cities as well. So anyway, let's get going with this. I'm gonna get out of your hair real quick here. So first and foremost, we're gonna be doing this, and we'll start off here with the San Francisco region drawing and Jason Williams. Jason Williams will draw PJ Washington, small forward, Charlotte Hornets. Don't like that background there. Gary Payton's region. Gary Payton will draw Kenyon Martin Jr., small forward, Houston Rockets. Moving on, Lexington, Kentucky. Dennis Rodman will draw Jimmy Butler, small forward, Miami Heat. Scottie Pippen, Kawhi Leonard, small forward, Clippers. Kansas City region, John Starks, Kevin Knox II of the Detroit Pistons. Nick Collison, Kansas City region, small forward, DeAndre Hunter, Atlanta Hawks. Moving on, Seattle region, Shaquille O'Neal, Herbert Jones, small forward of the New Orleans Pelicans. Allen Iverson will get Tim Hardaway Jr., small forward of the Mavs. Patrick Ewing in the Boston region, Patrick Ewing, OG Anunoby, small forward of the Toronto Raptors. Larry Bird will get Otto Porter Jr., small forward of the Toronto Raptors. Karl Malone in the Montreal region. Karl Malone will get Will Barton, small forward of the Washington Wizards. Arvydas Sabonis. Andrew Wiggins, small forward of the Golden State Warriors. Going back over to San Francisco region, Jason Williams. Jason Williams will get Jason Tatum, small forward, Boston Celtics. Gary Payton will get Gordon Hayward, small forward, Charlotte Hornets. Moving over to Lexington, Dennis Rodman will get Michael Porter Jr., small forward of the Denver Nuggets. Scottie Pippen will get Kyle Anderson, small forward of the Minnesota Timberwolves. John Starks in Kansas City region will get Torrey Craig, small forward Phoenix Suns. Nick Collison will get DeMar DeRozan, small forward Chicago Bulls. Seattle region, Shaquille O'Neal will get Scottie Barnes, small forward Toronto Raptors. Allen Iverson will get LeBron James, small forward Los Angeles Lakers. Boston region again, Patrick Ewing will get Bojan Bogdanovic, Detroit Pistons, small forward. Larry Bird will get Franz Wagner, small forward Orlando Magic. Montreal region, Karl Malone will get Norman Powell, small forward of the Clippers. And Arvydas Sabonis, small forward Keldon Johnson, San Antonio Spurs. Moving back over here, and this should be the last round here, if I don't screw this up. Jason Williams, San Francisco region. Mikal Bridges, small forward Phoenix Suns. Gary Payton, San Francisco region. Cedi Osman, small forward Cleveland Cavaliers. Lexington region. Appreciate you looking at this, guys and gals. Dennis Rodman. Dylan Brooks, go figure. Two of a kind right there. Tough player. Scottie Pippen. Chris Middleton, Milwaukee Bucks. Kansas City, John Starks. John Starks is going to get Bruce Brown, Denver Nuggets. Player played similar to him anyway. Him and Bruce Brown pretty much had the same game. It's like watching a modern day John Starks with the Denver Nuggets. Nick Collison, Kansas City region. Sadiq Bey, Detroit Pistons, small forward. Seattle region, Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal gets Doug McDermott, San Antonio Spurs. Allen Iverson gets. This is the third time I did this video, and 2 out of 3 times he pulled the same player. Yang from the 76ers. This is like 2 out of 3. I had to delete the other videos because they didn't come out right and I got confused on them, but that's interesting that he pulls the same guy 2 out of 3 times. Moving on to the Boston region with Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing would get Utah Watanabe, small forward, the Brooklyn Nets. He's been bringing it on strong as of late. Larry Bird, Brandon Ingram, small forward of the New Orleans Pelicans. And we got 2 more left in here. Let's give them a good shake. I do appreciate you checking this out, and we'll get this all typed up so you can see it here. Karl Malone. Karl Malone gets small forward Kyle Kuzma, Washington Wizards. And Arvydas Sabonis gets Rudy Gay of the Utah Jazz. So there you have it, folks. I'll get these all added in and typed up and present a video on this. Appreciate you looking at it. And I'll be doing the power forwards next after this, and then this will be all complete. And afterwards, you can take a look and see which one of these regions you'd be willing to travel to see these teams play. And yeah, we'll go from there. Hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching Ample Scramble.